Alright, man, it's week 12, Steelers week. It's definitely going to be a dogfight. 3rd and 7, Steelers already scored on offense, so Chase is going to go ahead and get this easy first down. Nobody can guard him. He's too fast. 2nd and 12, they're trying to get some running going, but it's going to be hard as hell to do that as they got TJ Watt and Cameron Hayward. Them niggas just be interrupting all that shit. 3rd and 7, for some reason, coach wanted to run the ball, and he's trying to use his speed, but these linebackers is good as hell, bro. They're good as hell, so he wasn't able to get the first down. They decided to go for it on 4th down as he runs a Texas route and scores a touchdown right here. Now, he's going to have to be way more of a receiving back because they D-line is cold as hell. 2nd and 10, it's a tie game. He's running a little flat route, and Deshaun Watson decides to scramble, so it's a terrible pass. For some reason, coach decided not to play Chase for the rest of that quarter, so they end up losing 30-24. And like I said, a dogfight, man. Terrible running games from both Nick Chubb and Chase Brown. And he only got 3 catches for 32 yards, but at least he got a touchdown. Still lost, though. Now, losing that game was very, very bad because now they have to win a lot of games in a row to be able to try to make the playoffs, so they better fight. As right now, they're only 6-5, so they better start winning games. Alright, man, week 13, it's time to go on a winning streak. Got the Bengals. I know, with the end of the season coming up, there's starting to become a little bit of tension in the locker room about like if Chase is going to stay or is he going to leave because his contract's only 1 year. Because you got to remember, he's an undrafted rookie, so he doesn't have the big rookie contracts that they got from getting drafted. And due to him leading his team in rushing and being top 3 in receiving, he feels like he deserves a big contract. But because he's a backup running back, and of course the GM's going to trust Nick Chubb way more just because he has more under his belt, he doesn't really want to offer Chase the big money yet. But Chase feels like he deserves the big money. He's top up there and best running back. He's up there for rookie of the year. He's up there for offensive player of the year. So, you know what I'm saying? So whether they make the playoffs or not, it's most likely that Chase is going to seek being a running back one, finding his own team in free agency. As they absolutely blow out the Bengals 45-24. Chasing this game off with 9 attempts for 78 yards and a touchdown. Nick Chubb with 17 for 57 and 2 tugs. Chase also leading his team in receiving with 4 catches for 73 yards. It's week 14, we got the Cardinals. This should be an easy win. 1st and 10, running the inside zone, breaking the tackle like he normally does and getting the first down. 3rd and 6, and I really like the player this nigga has developed into becoming more of a receiving back because he needed to be one, being an RB2. But I'm really ready for next season to see how he ends up as an RB1. Look at the way he hits the holes. He's fast. He's been a little tougher. He's gotten a lot stronger over the season. And teams need to stop putting linebackers on him because they are not fast enough to guard him, especially on flat routes like this. Now, he was actually in the slot receiver at this play right here, getting a little slant, easy first down. Up 20-3, 1st and 10, trying to get the first down real quick before 4th quarter, but he wasn't able to get it. Nick Chubb ended up playing for the whole 4th quarter as they win 20-10 against the Cardinals. But when Chase Brown did play 18 attempts, 101 yards and a touchdown, Nick Chubb with 14 for 45 and a tug too. And y'all know Chase also gonna get on the receiving end, 4 catches for 55 yards. Chase Brown now has passed 1,000 yards rushing at the 14 weeks of football. So y'all know he gonna want some kind of bag come free agency. And he's also 2nd in receiving yards on his team as a running back. Oh man, week 15, we got the Titans. Gotta make sure we win these games right here to make sure we make the playoffs. Starting off this game strong, up 14-7, and look at this big run, everybody blocking and stuff. It's good teamwork right there. Offense ended up scoring that drive. Now it's 21-7, and these niggas cannot stop the run, obviously, so just keep pounding the rock. Getting stopped last drive, 21-14 now, trying to get the run back on, but they stopped that a little bit. 4th quarter with less than 2 minutes left, up 14 points now, and Chase going ahead and get the first down. It's basically over with now. Browns win this game convincingly, 35-14. Titans couldn't keep up. Nick Chubb with a big game, 11 for 111 with 2 touchdowns, and Chase Brown with 11 for 68. Didn't really get anything going receiving wise, 1 for 17. It's now week 16, got the Texans, so this should be a win. It should be. Tie game, last drive of the first half on a little flat route. Deshaun Watson throws it to him. Good thing he ain't overthrow it with his trash ass. 1st and 10 up 21-14. Y'all already know what time it is. It's time for a big run. We ain't have a big run like this in a little bit, but he gets caught up because the angles. Still a big run though. 2nd and inches, the Texans D-line is kind of trash. It's really a gimme, breaking the tackle and easily getting the first down. 3rd and decently long. We need a first down, so y'all already know who to throw the ball to. Chase Brown, wide open, like he always is. Now, somehow this game ended up OT. We was up 10 points, and now it's tied. We better not lose this shit. And that we did not. The offense ended up scoring that drive right there, 30-24. Good win. Nick Chubb with a good game, 15 for 79 and 2 touchdowns. And Chase with 13 for 74. Chase also getting 4 catches for 40 yards. Now it's week 17 and this gonna be a tough ass game. Got the 49ers. They got a fucking squad. Up 14-3 at halftime basically, and we just gonna go ahead and get this little catch. It don't really matter, but little stats. Now for some reason, just because the coach heard that Chase doesn't really want to stay on the team next season, he stopped playing him as much as he used to. So the game ended up way closer than it needed to be, winning this game 23-18. Chase barely even got to play. That shit crazy. They slowed him down in his rushes. He only had 9 rushes for 25 yards and 3 catches for 37 yards. This is probably like one of his worst games of the season. Might be his worst. Alright man, it's the last week of the season. Gotta end off this season strong against the Bears. 3rd and 4, you already know what route coming. The Texas route is wide open. It's always wide open. Deshaun Watson just keep throwing it to him every time. 1st and 10, and look at the blocks and look at the way he chooses his holes. Almost getting the first down. Up 14-7. This is about the last drive of the first half. They want to go ahead and try to get a field goal so they can be up 2 scores. So he's running out of bounds. And like I said, they ain't really use him for most of this game because they know that he's going to lead the team. So Nick Chubb didn't play most of the game, but they still won, so it's cool. Good thing they win this game 28-27. They end the season off strong, going to the playoffs. Nick Chubb missed his game off with 14 rushes for 89 yards, and Chase Brown was 7 for 34. Also with 2 receptions for 30 yards. And with that strong ending to the season, the Browns are now in the playoffs and they got to play against the 3 seed Bills. Got the Bills in the wild card game for Chase's first postseason game. Let's see how this shit go. It's Chase's first playoff game, so you know he got to play hard on his 2nd inches, breaking the tackle and easily getting the first down. But then again, he knows that coach probably isn't going to play him that much because of things that have been happening off the field. Mainly because the Browns don't know if Chase wants to stay on the team, but he definitely doesn't want to. He wants to be a running back one. So because he's probably not going to get that much playing time, every time he touches that ball, he's running as hard as he can, trying to get as much stats as he can for this game. Down 3 points, 1st and 10. He's trying to get a good run on, but the O-lineman just stops blocking there. And just as he thought, he doesn't get to play in the second half that much, but they end up winning this game 24-21 onto the Divisional. Though he wasn't able to play in the second half, surprisingly he was able to play a good amount in the first half, so he had 13 rushes for 80 yards. Also getting 2 catches for 8 yards and a touchdown. After beating the Bills in the wild card, we now have the 1 seed Colts in the divisional round. Now one thing you don't know about this Colts team, they're the 1st seed because they have Lamar, so let's just see what happens. 3rd and 6, they need a big play. They're down 7 points, so he just throws it up and Chase gets up there and gets it. And again, Chase doesn't really get to play that much. Now they're down 14 points, and yeah, it's looking kind of over. But as long as they can just score here as he gets the ball in the flats, they will still be able to have a chance. Now here on 1st and long to do a play action, and Chase is wide open in the flats, but Deshaun Watson decides to scramble out to the left side of the field and get tackled. And now on 3rd and 10, Deshaun Watson does the dumbest thing you could possibly do. You got a wide open Chase Brown, you decide to throw this dumb pass, which is picked off, game over. Now due to coaching and because of Deshaun Watson, Browns end up losing to the Colts in the 2nd round 28-21. That's tough. Chase knows he could have done more if he had the opportunity. He only had 3 rushes for 5 yards in this game. So I'm guessing the coach just thought that Nick Chubb would be a better fit for the playoffs than Chase, as he doesn't get any receiving yards this game either. And as y'all can see, he actually had more yards than Nick Chubb on less carries, averaging more every game, averaging more every touch, just less touchdowns. And he also has the 3rd amount of receiving yards on the team, right behind Mark Cooper and Mecole Hardman. And due to this only being a 1-year contract, he'll definitely be seeking a different contract on a different team where he could be the RB1. And you know he's gonna want a little bit of back. He won Offensive Rookie of the Year this year. He placed 7th in best running back in the AFC and ended up being 3rd place for Offensive Player of the Year. So what team y'all think he should go to in free agency?